Hello, it's Arky. Let's chat. I'm just having tea, so don't mind me if I'm slurping. Um, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone's leaving me sweet words and messages. I appreciate it. I truly do, and the emails you guys are sending was very sweet, and I probably cried over most of them because of the life experiences you guys shared with me. And I'm still in a bit of a shock because honestly I didn't expect that my interview with Melissa would get so much attention, like so many views. So I'm a bit still like in this state. I'm like, really? Oh wow. I didn't expect it. So but you see, I believe in the universal law, and I believe in the divine timing, and I believe that maybe I was ready for it, and maybe I am ready to just share everything that I know, and maybe there was a message for most of you that was needed in time. So I believe in divine timing, and whatever happens for a reason. And I just wanted to say a few things. Actually, it's just gonna be a random video, so but don't mind me. First of all, look how cute my cup is. I'm soon gonna adopt a kitten, so I am like surrounding myself with everything that has cats and dogs on it because I'm gonna be a pet mama. So that's a good news. And okay, another thing is a lot of you were writing compliments and giving me compliments on and a lot of the emails contained a lot about ego and how, things like, oh Arky, I want to be like you because you don't have an ego, and I just wanted to like deny it because I have an ego just like you. I'm still having a human experience and I like it, and the only difference is that I have learned and I'm still learning about my ego, and I'm friends with it, and I believe that if our ego was given, it was given for a reason, and I think the reason is learn about non-duality and duality as well. So how do you learn about non-duality without experiencing the duality, without knowing your ego and your true self? So yeah, what I believe in is that once you get to know your ego and your true self, and you can distinguish them, things become a bit easier. And whenever your ego kicks in, you recognize it. Like sometimes I get it. Sometimes my ego says like, nobody's gonna watch your video, like nobody is interested, or things like that. I still have like doubts and negative thoughts as well popping up here and there. But I like at those times I'm really, really happy and excited because I observe them, I write them down, and I'm like, I'm having a thought that nobody's gonna watch my videos, and I write down what my true self thinks about it, which is whether people watch it or not, I'm just doing it for myself. First of all, I'm sharing what I'm learning, and I find it fun. Second of all, there is at least gonna be one person who needs those messages, and if that person finds it, I'm happy, and I'm truly, truly happy for it. I write those things down, and it makes Like the next time I think, I'm not gonna have that thought pattern, or it's just gonna break it. And slowly, I'm gonna have more of positive thinking patterns, or not, like no thoughts. Just me becoming the observer more and more, and being in the present moment comes easily over time. And as well as, if you compare it, it's like ego is like a wild animal, and you see you are stuck with that animal, and if you keep pushing it away, kicking it, or being angry at it, at your mistakes, at your egoistic patterns, it's just gonna get angrier and angrier, because that wild animal is stronger than you, it is more powerful than you. So what are you gonna do about it? And my logic is that I can become friends with it. I can feed him the right food. I can feed my ego the right thought pattern. I can tell him it's okay. I know you're trying to protect me. I know you're trying to guide me. So I will listen to your guidance. And that makes life easier. So the wild animal is calm. He goes to sleep. You give him food, and it will stay asleep. And it won't get angry. So it becomes easier to be your true self and listen to your heart. And that's all I think about ego. So ego is not an enemy. Please remember that. It's not an enemy. It is just a guide and a protector. And yes, it does protect you in its own unique way. But what can you do about it? Just learn about it a bit more. As I mentioned, don't push anything away, whether it's a fear or doubt or jealousy or anger. Those are great emotions, and those emotions appear when you have thoughts. So observe those thoughts and write them down, and write down how you would like to change them, and how would you like to think in the future. And that helps, as well as that helps to break your pattern. And I still have like fear and doubts. For example, excuse me, for example, the interview with Melissa, I was terrified, to be honest with you. Like, I was shaking. I had fever that day, and we had to postpone it, so we did it like a couple of days later, the interview. And it was all my nerves, and I couldn't calm myself down, and I was like meditating. It did help. But you see, what I do in those cases is when I'm in a fearful state, because I was so nervous about the interview, I was so scared, and my thoughts were like, maybe just cancel it. And that was my old self, because she would be scared of changing things. And during those times when I have fear and doubts, I ask myself, look, would I do it if I had no fear? Would I do it if I wasn't scared of failure? Would I do it if I wasn't scared of judgment? Would I do it if I wasn't scared of other people's opinion? And the answer is always yes. Yes, I would absolutely do it all over again. And that's it. When I know that, I push through the fear, I push through my doubts, because I know that this is the right way. That's the right way. You have to follow your fear. You have to sometimes follow those things, because they're guiding you. They're telling you, pay attention. This is exactly what you want to change in yourself. This is exactly what's making you uncomfortable. Those thoughts are exactly what are making you uncomfortable. And that's a great moment to get a hold of them and write them down, and write down the new thought patterns or new thoughts, new mindset you want to have. That's all for today on ego, and my camera is about to die. For those who were sending me concerns about my financial state, I don't know where you got this from, but yes, I grew up in poverty and I had hardships, I had challenges, but right now I am perfectly fine. As you can see, I am healthy. I am healthy. I have 2 hands, 2 legs, and a functioning brain, functioning body, and I believe that I can achieve everything I want. And I think of myself as healthy, wealthy, and abundant person. I have a roof over my head, I have food, I have tea and a cup with cats, and I have people who love me and support me and appreciate me, and I love myself and I love everybody around me. So thank you so much for showing me concerns and offering me financial help, but I don't need it. Please keep it to yourself. And please give it to someone who's in need, like family members or friends. And just for those who need, like donate money. Yeah, just help those who are in need. There are many people around the world who are having hard time, who are starving, who are in war, who are in wrong environment. So don't send me anything, I appreciate it. But yes, I just wanted to give that message and say thank you so much. It brought me to tears. I would never imagine that someone who doesn't know me, like who's never met me, would just offer like, oh, do you want money, do you need help? And this is something that I'm really grateful for, and I love to see that there are so many beautiful people with open heart, and the world is changing, and I think that's lovely. That's all for today, and I don't have anything else to share. I don't know, I felt like chatting on I'm chatting to my camera, but you see, I'm trying to get comfortable with this YouTube thing, and I actually had the analytics open recently, and it shows me where you guys are watching me from. So thank you so much for watching me from US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and India. Thank you so much, guys. I love you.